Welcome back to Inktober, day 12. And today's prompt is shredded. And so I decided I would do Arnold from the original Terminator because he was absolutely shredded back then. I mean, he still kind of is, isn't he? I don't know. I feel like he's pretty good size for how, his age and everything. Anyway, so stop the yapping. Let's get to it. I don't know if that stopped recording by accident just then or if I hadn't been recording. It's okay, but I was strong. It's all right. I'm just now started inking. No worries. No, the other thing was recording. I don't know why that didn't. I usually hit record on that first. So if that was the case, oops. I drew Arnie here in case I didn't record all that, and I assume I didn't. I recorded the audio. This is from Terminator, from the opening, from the original Terminator, which I had no idea apparently was a super low budget film. But as a kid, I would have never guessed that. That was cool. Did a lot with low budget, man. I'll throw blue. Oh, no yet. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Whatever, y'all here for the ink anyway. You ain't here for the sketch, right? I assume. I'm the one that screwed up. Who cares? It's all in good fun. I'm trying to avoid this ink when see, look, I'm making a damn mess over here. I'm trying to avoid doing that. Save some of this shading for the blue. My wife wanted me to do the blue. I'm gonna try to do actually the lighter shade. I think I might actually make that blue. So let me see if I can hold on and remember that. So like this here is a little bit darker. I think I'm just gonna head and shade that, but I'm gonna hit this bottom part. I'm gonna hit that with blue. It's tricky to want to keep going and not make a mess. I'm trying. Like this will be blue. That should be blue. I guess the shading on this. Anywhere there's a lot of shading, I probably could make blue. Although I did darken those pretty black. I'll try to remember the blue. Very delicate. What screwed me up was my computer decided it was going to, my hard drive decided it was going to run out of space because somehow that happened. So I had to delete a bunch of stuff. So I have room to record the audio. So I'm actually a software engineer too, and I spend a lot of memory, I should say hard drive space, on computer stuffs. So yeah, SQL Server and Android and Python, the list goes on. Unity, Unreal. I had to actually uninstall Unreal. I'm not using it much, and I installed Unity Hub too because I'm not using it much lately. And I took a break from Unity and game development in general. The reason I did game development was it's for my son, and I've kind of lost interest in it since I used to just want to do it for me before he came along. But then I saw an opportunity there, and I did get to see him play something that I created, which was the whole point. My son, he had cerebral palsy and epilepsy, and it was hard to find games that he could play without hand-of-written assistance. Pretty much no game he could play by himself. So until Toby decided to get into games, so I did that. It's a company called Toby. They make the Dynavox. They're like pretty much the foremost people in speech devices, similar to what Stephen Hawking used to communicate. Those kind of things. Superman, Christopher Reeves, he used one too. But you weren't Toby devices by name. I'm just saying something similar to that. That's what Toby devices are like. But anyway, that's what got me into making games, was to make games that he could play. And then long story short, ever since he passed, I've kind of lost interest in doing that. Plus, I wasn't getting a lot of reception from it. Like only doing like traditional games, people were like, yay, but doing like anything special needs related, and people just weren't paying any attention. I'm talking about the community too, not even just like people who play games obviously aren't going to be interested in everything like that, but you would think the special needs community would be interested. But lastly, we're not. At least not from what I could see. Only a couple people. You can't really sustain a business model on a couple of people. While it was cool to see some other families using it, my game I should say, I just kind of had to move on with something else. Right now, I'm drawing Arnold, having to draw him upside down. Not trying to damper your mood, damper your day. I'm just sharing stories with you. Just having me a gay old time. Oh, I said that because my wife she's asking me what we want to go as Halloween. Do we go as a couple, or do you want to go as something separate? And she shot down all my ideas. I guess she doesn't want to be a rock and a ball. I'm just kidding. No, I actually suggested Flintstones. She's like, yeah, maybe. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. And then some other ideas. But she doesn't want to do any heavy makeup, so that's why I suggested that. Because we did heavy makeup last year. I was Beetlejuice, and she was, oh, that's right, you were Grim Reaper. My apologies. I thought it was you. I thought you said you're also kind of Raven. You're like, oh, it's kind of like... That's right. She was sexy Grim Reaper, I forgot. But you acted the whole night like Raven, real flat. It's pretty funny. Like, I was Beetlejuice. I was in character the whole night, just aggravating our friends, No, they loved it, though. Well, they said anyway. Behind my back, I don't know. I'm just kidding. A little bit more stuff than I meant for him to be. I know he's supposed to be a robot killer, but still. All right, not too terrible. Not too shabby. Tisfania. I'll toss some blue in there somewhere eventually, right? It would have been cool to do his eyes that way. Yeah, whatever. No, it looks pretty close to what Arnold looks like. Not terrible. Or at least like I said, a comic style of him. Or at least that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Your clothes. Give them to me. Yeah. 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 What do you think? Where's shape of the blue then? I don't know either. I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, oh, shit, I don't know. I screwed up. That's fair. We'll skip it, I guess. Next time I'll ink with blue. Come on now. That's kind of cool. Not the most terrible thing I've ever done. You dig? Rose likes it. That's good. It's a good sign. Well, I guess that's it. Unfortunately, I didn't record the whole damn thing, which I thought I had, but apparently not. I'll do something unusual, and I'm going to I'll sign up here. Cool, man. If you made it this far, really appreciate hanging out. And that's the conclusion of InkTober number 12. And next time, like I said, I'll try to see if I can remember to do it in blue and then maybe in red. Just kind of keep it interesting, at least hopefully. Again, appreciate it. Hit like, comment, subscribe, share all the things. And I'll catch you in the next one.